Break movement therapy. Today we got my man Mark Duffy in the building with Uniform Health. He's going to be talking about some GMOs, what they are in general, what type of foods are in, how we can avoid them, different types of labeling and all that type of stuff. And just take it away and start off strong.
Hi, so my name is Mark Duffy. I'm from Uniform Health, and I'm going to talk about GMOs, as he said. They're also called genetically engineered as well as GE. So basically what that means is that it goes something beyond pollination. It goes, basically what you can do is you can take something like a little bit of gold, you can throw it at genes, basically shoot it, and then the genes will basically alter and take on that respective, whatever you shot that and placed on the gold. So what foods are genetically modified? Corn, soybean, cotton, canola, and papaya, actually. Now, what they're engineered for is resistance, typically. And one of the main things is actually the only thing, is glufosinate resistance, Roundup. Now, why is that a big deal? Do we care about that? Well, glufosinate has just been recognized as an antibiotic. Now, as an antibiotic, it can do certain things to our gastrointestinal tract, which we don't really like. And it was originally seen that glufosinate was just fine for you, didn't have any harmful effects. But just like DDT, we may be seeing a case where, oh, I think they have had some effects.
As is everything.
Yes.
Just try it till it fails.
Yeah. So, as a result, as a precautionary measure, avoiding GMOs basically is going organic. Now, you don't necessarily have to. What you could do is you could avoid those foods, and hopefully they also haven't added anything into the other foods. Because as food scientists, we alter food in order to incorporate into other products. We make things like high fructose corn syrup, which is a derivative of corn, and could potentially have some Roundup residue or glufosinate residue. So those are the top things that you could really concern yourself with when you're talking about genetically engineered products. Yeah, that basically sums that up. So hopefully you've learned something today.
So just a quick question before we rounding up here. If I was me being me, I don't really know anything. I'm walking to the grocery store, I'm grabbing this, grabbing that. How can I avoid buying something with a GMO? Do they label it on whether ingredients or anything like that?
So it's interesting that you say that. There are programs that are they are non-GMO. They're labeled the non-GMO project is one of them, but the real biggest way you can look for it is looking for something that's organic. Unfortunately, it is more expensive, but there's also a little bit of benefits to organic foods, particularly in atopic dermatitis. Now, what I will say is that you need to make sure that these things are labeled, but it's the regulations that they place on it. You can say anything's anything unless there's actually some criteria behind it, some methodology, some regulation. The only regulation you really get